All right. I hope everyone is doing fantastic because today we're going to do a backtesting session. Now, it's been a little bit since I've done one of these. You guys love them, they're very insightful. So, without further ado, we're going to jump straight into it. I've got on my phone the random month generator. So, let's go. We'll do from year 2021. I don't want to do 2025 because I'll remember it. So, from 2021 to 2024. I got April of 2023. So that's what we're going to roll with. I've got the same chart layout as last time. Everything's all set. April of 2023. All right. I don't think I have any drawings on here. No, I don't think I've done this month before. Wow. Okay. New York session. Okay. Okay, I was gonna say if we were all-time highs, it's kind of cooked. All right, so right now, higher time frame, we're starting to kind of curve back up. So I'd say we're a little bit bullish. The daily time frame looks very bullish. So I wouldn't want to take too many shorts, but let's mark out external draws real quick. That is an external draw. It's a very strong draw. Looks like that's about it. This is kind of tough because all the draws are so far to the left, but I still want to use them. Okay, those are high up there. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit hard for me to short on a move like that. We're in a big bullish 4-hour gap. I guess if we disrespect that, I can target this low down here. But ideally, I would just want to see more longs to this. Ooh, actually, is that this new week opening gap? It is. Okay. That's a very strong draw. So I'd want to see us tap into the gap. And that's about it. Yeah, I'd be very aggressive with an entry towards that, especially with how bullish we are. We're in a 15-minute gap right now. I'll mark that out. Go to the 5-minute and see what we decide to do. See, like, I guarantee that hits, but it's like such a top blast. And we're still kind of in this range, so I want to be careful. Okay, that's hitting for sure. So, what do we have here? We have very strong draw, new week opening gap, respected a 15-minute, came down, respected a 5-minute and getting displacement. Like, this is one of those trades. I would put my house on this trade. Like, these are the type of trades you want to be taking, okay? Like, if this trade doesn't hit, then I don't even know. Like, yeah. Beautiful. Okay, I'd probably go break even at this point. No. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, it's a break even. Very surprised that trade did not work out. I mean, I guess we could have SMT'd it maybe with ES, but new week opening gap is usually a magnet. So kind of surprising. I doubt we'll get a re-entry at this point, but. All right, so. Wow, we just never took the draw. And it's 11 now, so I would go to the next session. Okay, so we did end up taking it. Not surprised by that at all. Okay, we already marked out all the external draws, so. Yeah, I'd kind of treat this as all-time highs because it's like we don't have anything close at all. Like the next closest draws that are far away. I thought, oh, I just removed all my drawings. That was stupid. Even though they're far away, they're still very important. That high, and that looks pretty. Oh, already. No, okay. So yeah, so still would be a lot more bullish on the day. We are a little bit overextended, but now we had this pullback. Yeah, we respected that 4 hour. Yeah, it would still be very bullish. So mark this out in case we want to be bearish. Wow. Okay, so completely ran through that bullish 1 hour gap. So maybe market does want to pull back. I would look to target that low. See if I get anything towards it. Yeah. Edged it. Wow. Okay, now though, this looks really clean to that high. Let's see if I get an entry. Yeah, I knew I didn't like that. Okay, so the market has no fucking idea what it wants to do. Yeah, this is terrible. Next time. Okay, so these are very clean bearish draws down here. We've got some stacked lows that I would assume market would want to take out. That actually looks really clean. In terms of draws higher, use this. That's kind of mid. Looks like we're probably going to take this right off the bat. I doubt I'll get an entry to this. Could possibly get an... What is this? This is only 20 points. Huh, the market did not move the same. Untapped 4 hour. And I guess if we really dump. But... Alright, let's see if we get any little entry. Yeah, I did not think so. Alright. And I can't really target that one either, so, which is fine. Okay, here we go. Okay, very free draw. That looks good. That looks good. Stop at this high. We're not going to form the 5 minute. Nowhere else for price to go. I'm going to leave it. Okay, now I'll go break. Beautiful. Okay, so reason behind this trade. First of all, I could not catch anything to these draws right here. They're very close to where price opened up. There wasn't really enough room for price action to develop to actually give me an entry to these draws. But notice how I waited. I didn't, like, some people would take some shit like this where it's like, okay, we swept out all these draws. We had our retrace. It's probably into this 5 minute gap, maybe a 15 minute as well. Yeah, beautiful retrace into a 15 minute. We displaced down. Some people would take, like, I don't know, maybe a mid candle entry around here, stop at the high, take profit down here. Risk to reward's good, displacement's good, everything's good. The reason why I didn't take that is because in order to target the second draw, like let's say you have 3 draws on liquidity. Or in this case, we have 4 draws here, okay? The market came down, we took 3 draws, and then price started slowing down and moving the other direction. Now, we did get a retrace and a flip, but who's to say that this wouldn't be a liquidity sweep? Like, higher time frame, we're technically bullish. Like, a lot of the times what will happen is people will take this trade, they'll see, okay, move down, retracement up, heavy displacement down, I'll take my entry, but then price will just reverse on them because we're really just sweeping out all these lows. If you're going to target another draw. So if we've already taken a draw, let's say we have 2 draws, you take out 1 draw, you have to wait for displacement through that draw. So let's get rid of these. you have to wait for displacement through the draw, confirming that we're going to go to the second draw and not sweep this. Then you can look for your entry model. Okay, you can't take something that looks like that. You can't take that. No, that is not good. What you can take, displace through the draw, retrace, and then. So the retracement has to be past the first draw, because a lot of the times you get faked out for a sweep and you will get cooked. So highly advise you write that down, journal it, whatever you have to do. It'll save you a lot of losses. But yeah, overall, super heavy trend down. We disrespected the higher time frame bullish gaps, displaced through the first draw, retrace into the gap. And notice how we didn't fuck around. We didn't sit around here and dance and chop. No, immediately displaced back down. This was fantastic trade. Good RR. Beautiful. So let's go to the next day. Oh. Let me remove all these. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. We've got to be in a daily gap, right? Yeah, I figured. Okay, so we're in a daily gap. We could get shorts to this next daily gap. I love using daily gaps as targets. I think they're very strong targets. But yeah, I mean, targeting lower isn't my favorite right now. 4-hour gap. Because we're having this retrade. I don't know. I'm gonna have to let price action tell me what we want to do. 1 hour is kind of rangy. We are respecting this bearish gap. We're in that daily bullish. It's kind of tough right now to decipher what we want to do. But yeah, these would be the only draws. So looks like we want to continue lower. Like I said, that daily gap would be a good strong draw. It's not bad, I just don't trust it. Yeah, avoided a loss there, so that's good. Okay, so we're starting to inverse that 15-minute. Okay, I'm off. Next day. I guess it was 60 points. What is this? Non-farm. Okay, yeah, that's good. 8:30. I don't know who I saw do that, but I didn't even know you could do that the last time I filmed this video, so it's kind of cool. All right, so data low, data high is already taken, so I wouldn't target it. We are. Ooh, this is kind of nice actually. The data low like aligns with this low right here. So it's almost, we didn't sweep it, it's not protected. So we've got equal highs and equal lows down here. Kind of interesting. I can't target these obviously because we're already almost there. But I do need to clear my throat. I feel like I sound like a 8-year-old girl. And I was just sick, by the way, so cut me a little bit of slack. Yeah, I feel like higher time frame, that was probably the retrace, and we're going to head higher. But data low, very strong draw, so I'm not opposed to targeting that. I will let price action tell me what it wants to do. Okay, so if we wanted to take data low, we would have gone and taken data low. Now market is pumping higher. We're respecting high time frame bullish gaps and higher time frame. This looks like the retrace to continue the move up, and we actually brutally disrespected these 4-hour gaps right here. So I'd be very confident that we continue higher, hit that high. Let's just see if price actually wants to give me an entry. Ooh, this is Sunday. Wait, what? I don't even know what just happened. I don't think I should trade. Was it a holiday or something? April 7th? Am I missing something? Okay. I guess we're not taking a trade that day. Okay, what do we have? All right, this is low here. Is that the daily gap I have marked out? It is. Cool. Okay, so we inverse this 4-hour gap very aggressively. Yeah, it looks like we're trending lower. I'd want to target this low. It's the only low you could target. Looks very clean, so we'll see. We'll see if I can get an entry towards it. Okay, that looks good so far. I don't like that chop. It's so mid. Okay, yeah, I don't like that at all. Okay, no. Next day. And look at that, we edged it. Okay, now we came all the way back up here. Let's see, we took out this high. We have this untapped 1-hour gap here. We're in a 1-hour bearish gap. So this would be my condition. Like if we blow through this gap right here, I would say we go take out this high. If we respect it, I would say we go and tap this 1-hour gap down here. So we will see what price wants to do. What is this? Wow. Okay, so I do not enter off the open candle. I just don't. It can fake you out a lot, so I will stay out of that. I don't have any targets lower unless we just dump. So I'll stay on higher time frame. Okay, next day. Well, that's kind of shit. Wow, that has to be a giant data candle. Yeah, wow. Okay. So I would definitely target data low. Very strong draw. I would, like, yes, we technically swept out this high, but first of all, it's driven by data, so it's not really real price action that's sweeping that high, and we also have lots of draws still above, so I would be totally comfortable targeting this high, and really, I mean, where else is there to target? Same way, I wouldn't really treat this as a fair value gap. It's data driven, so price action did not create this gap. That was driven by data, so it's a little insight for you guys there, but let's see if we can get a short to data low. Okay, so I have confirmation now that we want data low, but I need some sort of retract. I can't just enter off thin air and hope that we hit it. So, okay, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna give it a little bit more. Like that's the retracement. Data low gets hit quick, so I'm gonna give it. We're just gonna go for a 1-to-1 here. Or no, I can get a little more out of that. Right above that candle. Yeah, 1-to-1. Very confident in the draw. Hello. Sweet. Awesome. If we get edged here, I swear. Okay, cool. So a big tip with data trades is a lot of people, they enter them too early. Like with data low and data high, they're very strong draws. They get hit very frequently and very often, usually pretty quick. But a lot of the times you can get edged, okay? So, or not even edged, but a lot of the times you can enter too early, and we might want to do some morning market manipulation first before going to that draw. And so you really have to wait with these. The key, wait until we're actually like really close to that draw. Wait for a tiny retrace. You don't need anything crazy. Give yourself a little bit more room, and 9 times out of 10, you're winning that trade. Like exactly, I don't know why I took this off the screen, but exactly like how I did here. I waited. At this point, I'm very confident that data low is going to get hit. We've had all this momentum down, and I just gave myself a little bit more room, targeted the low. Like, that's all you need to wait for. You don't need to wait for a deep retrace into a 5-minute or a 15-minute, because more times than not, you're not going to get that. Data highs and lows get taken quickly. So wait till we're close. Wait till you can actually confirm that we're going to go to that data high or low, and then wait for a small pullback. Give your stop a little bit more room in case we wake up, because volume tends to be high, and then enter that position. So very, very clean trade there. So we'll go to the next day. Okay, what is this? Jobless claims. Oh, wow. That's okay. It's an 80, 90 point candle, so I'll definitely use it. It looks like we're going to take this high very quick. Okay, so we swept out those lows. It's not going to let me use the 4-hour. I don't know why FX Replay does that sometimes. Like, I feel like every time I filmed these videos, the 4-hour just fucking crashes on me. So I have no idea why. We tapped into that 4-hour gap. We're starting to move higher in terms of, or that's a daily gap actually. So moving higher off the daily gap. I can't use the 4-hour anymore, so that's just unfortunate. I am not going to get an entry to that high. Did I just take away data low? Yeah. Okay, so data high and low. Ideally, we push past this high and then target that high, but we'll see. I'm a genius. I'm an absolute genius. A genius that didn't get an entry, because that's just terrible. So I'm very fine with sitting out on that. I'll see if we want to displace up to this high, but probably no trade day. Yeah, notice how it's 11 now. Notice how as soon as we took that draw that I had marked out, we just didn't do shit. So if the market ever takes a draw and we just start doing this, close the laptop, call it a day. Like, chances are we're not getting anything after that. So I will go to the next day. Is this more data? See, but like this is, yeah, so this is an example of a data candle that I would not use. Like, this is like 30 points. Like, it needs to be obvious. If I don't just open up the chart and see it visibly, I'm not using it. So, and most of the time you're going to get that with like non-farm, CPI. Those are the two big ones that really give that big candle. And I only use the 830. I don't use 10 o'clock news. I don't use FOMC data candle, none of that shit. 830, usually CPI, non-farm. It has to be big, okay? At least like over 50 points. So let's see if we get anything. Damn, it's very rangy on the 1 hour. But I do like how we tapped that daily gap and displaced up. I would still want to use those as my draws. Those look pretty clean. I can't use the 4-hour, which is, yeah, that's ass. I can't use the 4-hour, which is really tough. But yeah, I would probably only target higher unless we really displace down. So let's see what we do. I'll stay on the 15. Okay, that actually looks good. Okay, do I get an entry here? Oh, that's so clean. Give me a pullback. More than that. That's tough. See, I need more of a pullback. Like that, that's like an entry you can't even take. That's like a data high entry, okay? Giving yourself more room, obviously, but there's just no way. Like, I'd be top blasting if I took that trade. So that's all right. Can't take that. This point, though, maybe we have an expansion day up. Maybe this is the day. I don't know. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we definitely do not get that expansion day. All right, sorry about that. I had to take a call real quick, so I had to cut the video. But where were we at? Okay, we came up, took those highs. We're starting to come back down. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not going to get anything. Go to the next day. Jeez, this is terrible. Okay, this is like high time frame. This is a nightmare. So, I mean, lots of draws, but it's just like I have no idea. So that's going to be a protected high because we just swept that. I could use that low as a target. I'd probably like, if we got good displacement, I can target that because if we're going to go up, we're going to take out that high. But it's not my favorite. I'll have to, can't use the 4 hour again, so I'll let internal tell me what it wants to do. Okay, so it looks like we do want to pump higher. Maybe. There's no way I'd still be on the chart, so next day. Okay, so finally, we've broken out of that range. I would want to see maybe that 1 hour get tapped if we're bearish. I'd be very bullish on today. I'd want to look for these targets to get hit finally, now that we're out of the range. So, still won't work. So yeah, but I need to wait for actual like displacement up there. Yeah, let's see. Okay, there we go. I guess if we want to dump, I could target down here. Oh, whoops. Wow. Okay, that must have been. Oh, I skipped it by an hour? Dude. That's so cooked. I don't even think I would have taken anything, though. No, I wouldn't have. Okay, that's. Whatever. That's fine. Alright, right back inside the range. That's unfortunate. This low right here looks like it's probably going to get taken pretty quick. I know we swept this low, but I'd still want to see that get hit. In terms of draws higher, I guess we have these equal highs, kind of. Not my favorite. Wow. I wouldn't sit through that either. So we're going to go to the next day. Okay, so we took out this draw here. I would definitely just want to target that low. We're in this 1 hour bearish gap. Take this off my screen. Take this off. Okay, so this 1 hour gap would be my condition. So if we blow through this, I'd want to see us take out that high. If we respect and go lower, I'd want to see us go take that low. So we'll see what we want to do. So it looks like we want to blow through it, which is fine. No entry though. Yeah, that just looks disgusting. Yeah, there was no entry there that I could have possibly taken. There's just no way. Next day. I feel like this has been a really slow backtesting session, but it's fine. It's the raw reality, so it's okay. Okay, I'd want to target this low now for sure. We're respecting these gaps, disrespecting bullish gaps. Like we're still in this 1 hour. Like I would want to see lower prices for sure. Just in case we want to displace higher, put that there, but. Stay on the 5 minute until you get confident direction. There we go. Oh, this is terrible. I might title this Avoiding Bad Conditions. We've just been edging draws. It's 11, I'd be off. It's so gross. Are we in a 1 hour gap? Okay, we tapped the 1 hour gap. Good displacement candle up. What does a 1 hour look like? We're just ranging so hard. But I do like that displacement, so I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, we'll go break even there. All right, nice. So idea behind that trade, we came down. This is off of open. We do this all the time. We'll have market manipulation. Market will come down, fake out everyone that's short, and then we'll immediately pump through. I don't even think we got an inverse there. No, we didn't. But what I liked is that we came down, we tapped into the only 1 hour gap we formed. We had this 1 hour bullish gap. We came down, tapped into it, and then we immediately saw a very confirming candle to the upside. So V-shaped recoveries that look like this are very, very strong. And then the only bullish straw, honestly, the clearest straw of the day was right here in the previous session. Very obvious swing high. So I liked the displacement a lot. I like that we tapped that 1 hour high time frame condition. And that's about it. And those are the trades that are going to play out very clean. So we'll probably do one more and then call it there, because I feel like this has been a little while now, but it's been kind of slow for the most part. We're almost at the end of April already. That's kind of crazy, but let's see what we get. Okay, now we're just having this like slow grind down in the higher time frame, which is really not ideal, because we're just taking out all these lows and going higher, then taking out more lows. Like, I'd want to see this low get, I wouldn't even target this low. I want to see this low get taken out. And then we'll mark out this one too. We need an expansion day, or a displacement day, one of the two. Bullish. I'd want to see us go all the way up there. So glad I avoided that one. Okay, now we're finally seeing a good leg down. I really want to see this draw get taken, because that would complete this whole range bullshit. So that would be very ideal if we could take out that draw. But it's difficult because I can't really take a retrace and a flip here, because I already went over this. Like, we haven't fully displaced through at that point, but we'll see what we get. Okay, that draw hits, but oh, maybe not. Okay, this is actually another example, because a lot of people, I guarantee you, would have entered on one of these retraces in a flip, but we haven't. Like, we're not displacing through this draw. We took this draw, and now we're slowing down. Sure enough, we don't take the next draw, and now we're going back up. But I'm not going to get an entry, so I'm going to go to next day. Right. Okay, those highs look pretty good. It's really about it. Okay, so now I like these days when we're in a condition. So this bearish 1 hour fair value gap, that's going to act as my condition. If we hold this and go lower, I would expect us to at least take this internal low. If we break through this and go higher, I would expect all these equal highs and probably a little bit higher than that too. And we're in this, we have this giant 1 hour bullish candle that inverts these. So yeah, I'd hope that this bearish fair value gap gets inversed and we can go higher. That would be ideal. So let's see what we get. Okay, morning manipulation. I don't like these candles at all. Yeah, I don't like those candles. Yeah, no way. How many points is this? I don't even know. Jobless claims. I mean, yeah, right. I'm not gonna get an entry. I'm gonna ignore it today. Okay, so I would definitely be a lot more bullish. We took out these draws lower. I think it was a gap or something, and now we're starting to displace up. So I would definitely want to see these equal highs get taken. That looks like a really strong draw. And we inverse that 5, yeah. See, that's clean, but I would need a little bit more. Yeah, see, the problem is, like, real time, I would have entered probably somewhere around here. Like, I wouldn't have entered this candle, but as soon as I saw us push above that, I would have been in this position. I'd already be break even right here. I would go break even as soon as we took that somewhat data high. Like, okay, and it looks like I would have gotten break even, so I guess it doesn't really matter. What is this? Okay, so technically a protected high, but I feel like all of these highs and lows are protected in some way or not. Like the way that price is printing right now, we're taking out highs and lows, we're moving, and then we're going back to take out more highs and lows. Like it's not, like there's not really a way I can target an unprotected high right now. So it is what it is. So we're in the 5-minute gap. Okay, so we respect it and move higher. That's really clean. And next day. Come on, let me get one more trade in here. It's, I think, the last trading day of April, so. What in the... Holy, we expanded. Okay, so ideally, I definitely want to target that high. We are very overextended. I couldn't really justify trading lower unless we went all the way down here. So we'll see what we end up getting. See if it gives me an entry to these highs. Because we very well could rebalance price here. I don't like these candles though. They're just not strong. Next day. Come on, give me one more trade. We're into May now, but it's fine. Ah, we took the high. Okay, so we're sweeping that high. We're in a gap. We are bullish higher time frame, but I wouldn't be surprised, especially we just took at that high. We're in that gap. I wouldn't be surprised if we went lower to maybe take out this daily gap down here. That would not shock me at all. So I'm going to keep one on here to just let me know that we are sweeping the high. And I can't use the 4 hour, so I can't really mark out anything else, which is kind of tough. But let's see. Actually, I'm going to put this here because with continuation, I would target that. Okay, market not really sure what it wants to do right now. Yeah, and this is why we stay on the 5 minute until we break out of a range. This is probably like the most boring backtesting video of all time, but this is like, it's a very, very real one, so it's okay. Okay, now we're getting displacement. Now I can look for, hopefully towards that low would be very nice. There we go. Okay, this is the day that I'm looking for. Okay, let's see if I can enter any type of pullback here with a flip would be. Yeah, so yes, it is shorting off the low, but we had a pullback. We had displacement that is equally, if not stronger, and price is displacing down. So I'm going to take this 10 out of 10 times. All right, we'll go break even there. Beautiful. All right. That is probably going to be the last trade. So idea behind this trade in the morning, price had no idea what it wanted to do. We were chopping around, so I was on the 5 minute. Price didn't know if it wanted to go up, down, whatever it is. However, then we came down in that first draw that I had marked out. We displaced right through it. Okay, we ran through it like it wasn't even there. Then I'm looking at the higher time frame and I see we have a very clear draw here. And you'll notice price ramped up very quickly. We took out some draws up here. We started to slow down. What that usually means is price wants to rebalance. Okay, price doesn't just go straight up and down. We'd all be millionaires. So price needed to rebalance so it can continue the move higher. And where is it going to rebalance to? We have a daily fair value gap right here. So looking at the higher time frame, the only place where it makes sense for price to rebalance to is this daily fair value gap. From there, I don't know if it's going to go lower, higher, I have no idea. But if price is going to be efficient, we are going to tag this gap. On the 1 hour, this low is also very clean. And when we're getting displacement like this is what I'm looking for. This is why I stay on the 5 minute, the 15 minute. I'm looking for clean displacement towards a draw on liquidity. And then I'm not just slapping a random entry. I'm waiting for a pullback, strong displacement, and boom. That's when you get trades like that. So beautiful trade there to end it off. Let's see how we ended up doing here. Okay, so we got 5 trades, 100% win rate. That's great. We like that. I think at one of them I got break even though. Yeah, so I got break even on that first trade. The other 4 trades were wins, so that's awesome. Hopefully, I don't know how long this was, but hopefully this was pretty insightful for you guys. I tried to do a good job going over the trades that I took, the reason behind them, even throw in some tips on there on days that I didn't take trades. So I hope this helped you guys out. As always, I have the link to join my free Discord. It's in the description of this video. I post my bias every single morning, exactly what I want to see in the market. I'll commentate throughout market open. I review your guys' trades, answer any questions you guys have. It's just a very beneficial community to be a part of. So I highly suggest you check that out. But that is all I have for today. So I'll probably do another one of these soon. But regardless, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video.